live on Thursday, September 2nd. I'm going to wait just a moment while all of the channels kind of come up online showing that they're live. Hey there. Welcome to the meditation time tonight. If you are joining me on Facebook or YouTube, I would love for, or even Instagram, send me a wave if you're there. On Facebook and YouTube, I can't see you unless if you say something, but I can on Instagram. So I'm real excited about tonight. We've been doing some talks over the last 9 previous episodes, and I've been wanting to kind of shift back out into some meditations and healing time. It's not as much about the message, but about the experience. So last week we talked a lot about the mind. Oh, hey, Lee. Oh, Tori. Oh my gosh. Hey, I didn't recognize Bourbon, but now it all clicks. Hey, I was thinking about you all today. Hey, over there on Facebook or YouTube, shout out if you're watching. Would love to say hello to you. So today, or last week, I was saying I talked about the mind. It's a really good episode to check out if you want to learn a little bit more about just navigating a really busy mind. You might get some good tips. But today we're going to do a meditation that just kind of came to me earlier today that should really help shift some things. But before we get started on that, I thought I would just take a minute and, here we go into September. It's September 2nd, and it's a 9-month. I love numerology, and 9, the most obvious thing is that 9 is about a completion, but on a different level of numerology, it's about subtlety, getting connected to the subtle things that are going on inside of us. So as things complete, here we go, ready to go into fall. So parts of nature are kind of finishing, wrapping up, and we need to look at the subtler essence going on within our self. It's a really good time for that. 9 is very much about peace on the positive note, peace and humanitarianism and helping and supporting. And on a flip side, it can be bringing up potentially some anger, sadness, some dense emotions right now as we are literally this transitioning month into fall, where the leaves fall and parts of our lives begin to shift, both physically, energetically, and so it's a powerful time. And thinking about this right now, if you look what's going on in your own life and kind of reflect on what's been challenging, before we go into this meditation, I really invite you just to take a moment and get to the subtler feelings, the subtler thoughts, the subtler nuances to the challenges that maybe you're experiencing. Maybe they're coming up, through your emotional spectrum. And we're going to have a time during this meditation just to provide a shift for that. But it's really difficult to shift something if we don't really acknowledge what's going on. It's one powerful thing that all of this earthly drama can teach us is if we don't face it and really look at it, look at our lives, look at what isn't working and really go, this isn't working. and not, throw a cold shoulder to ourself. It's really an important time to connect with self-compassion and even ask ourselves, yourself, what does self-compassion mean to me, and how can I be more compassionate to my thoughts, all those things that I go through on a day-to-day basis. How can I be more loving and gentle to myself? We are navigating such deep change on the planet, and oh my gosh, it's many of us, we've got to do the work ourselves, and from that inside out, we all have to do some formational work and face some of these things inwardly, which is going to change the collective. And we don't have to take it on our shoulders. It can be a more gentle, loving, because when we push against things, they tend to push back. But if we can be gentle to ourselves and loving and kind when our mind's racing, and learn that we're not our mind, we're not our body, we are something more than that, but we have these amazing tools, the mind and body. And that's why I've spent the last previous episodes kind of giving some thoughts to the mind, the body, these different things, so that we can go into these meditations and elevate ourselves as necessary, but not run away from this human important lessons and challenges. That another thing that's happening right now, there's a lot of twos going on in the numerology, which is about duality. So bringing this higher neutral angelic perspective to all of these challenges can help you with connecting and finding that compassionate place in yourself for yourself. Number one, most important thing you will hear me say over and over again is that self-compassion is the most important thing for empaths and sensitives. And if you can learn that just little by little through physical routines, daily things that you can do to nurture yourself and remove yourself from situations that are harsh, or find alternatives and create boundaries until you integrate the skill sets to where those boundaries aren't needed in the same way. But everything has to kind of happen in a phase. So when you need a boundary, you need to set a boundary. It's been a big lesson in my life, and it's something that I still have to learn on certain things. It's not always perfect. This human experience is a little messy. So let's go ahead and dive into our meditation. I'm going to recommend that if you're more comfortable laying down, to find a nice cozy place that you can just totally and completely relax on your back. Another good thing, if you choose to lay on your back, would be to put a pillow or a rolled blanket under your knees if you want to get a little lower back support. We're going to start this meditation with a little bit of just conscious breathing, and then we're going to flow into the actual guided meditation more part. And we will invite the angelic presence in today in our meditation to kind of support the elevation of our psyches right now, and to help us remember who we really are in all this drama that's going on all around us. And if you're sensitive, it's so easy to take it in. So just letting you take a minute just to get settled. If you feel comfortable in your chair, or a chair, do your best to kind of find a straighter spine, a longer spine, and take a moment and just kind of rotate your shoulders a few times forward and backward, and then a few gentle neck rolls. If you're going to be seated, let's kind of loosen up where we store a lot of burdens. The shoulds in our life sit on our shoulders and into our neck at times when we don't speak up. Hey Lee, good to see you. I just saw you waved. Any of you all on Facebook or Instagram, good to have you here. So, all right, here we go. Feel free to come back to this anytime. It'll be available to re-listen to if you're inspired, or if you're just stopping in and you want to take time later to have the whole experience. All right, so we're going to start with a gentle breath for about 2 to 3 minutes, just to kind of clear out our mind, get the prana and the energy flowing in our body, which creates a state to kind of go in a little quicker when we don't have the sound, and do a yoga practice or something that is going to balance you out and take you into that intuitive place, so you can go a little deeper in the meditation quicker. So the breath is going to go. Just do your best. If it's a little too much, just back off. It's perfectly okay just to find your own rhythm. But we're going to inhale slow, long, and deep from the belly into the chest, up into that upper diaphragm, and then on the exhale, we're going to gently relax from the upper diaphragm, let the chest and the lungs and the chest relax, and then finally the belly back towards the spine. If you're sitting, you may want to have a little Gyan Mudra. These are just little things that can improve your depth of meditation. So we're going to inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Then we're going to inhale through the mouth, just a little O-shaped, gently open mouth. Exhale through the mouth. Then we're going to inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. And then we'll start over. I'm going to just keep walking you through this for a little while. We're only going to do this for about 3 minutes. It'll be enough. So continue if you've already started. If not, follow along with me. So let's inhale so long and deep through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Allowing yourself to close your eyes and begin to go inward. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. With each exhale, getting a little deeper, relaxing deeper. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose, getting even deeper with each exhale. A couple more times. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Getting even deeper. Inhaling through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Relaxing even deeper. Letting every bit of your body go. Last time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, getting even more relaxed and deeper, eyes closed. Last breath, inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Just letting your breath from this point going at its own pace, own rhythm, as you deeply relax every cell of your body. Just letting your mind just go and be free to explore in this guided meditation. Just inviting you just to feel your body, just let it go, being supported and held by the earth beneath you, whether you're seated or laying down. I'm inviting you as we go on this journey together to imagine in your mind's eye, in your feeling nature, a place that is just totally and completely where you feel safe. Maybe it's a place in nature, laying in a field, looking at the sky, sitting by a gentle stream. Whatever that feels like to you, maybe you can visualize it, or maybe you just feel what it feels like to be in that space. We're going to explore connecting to our higher self, inviting you to open up this deeper connection to your higher self, or if you prefer, if your mind's more comfortable with inviting your guardian angel or angels or spirit or all of the above in to nurture you right now. Just envisioning that support, just totally feel that support totally surrounding you right now. And as you just let go and let these beautiful angelic presence of your higher self, angels, guide, to take you on this lift, this gentle raising of your vibration, raising of your frequency into the state closer to your soul, closer to the perfect, clear view of your soul right now. Just allowing yourself, you may even feel that guardian angel or that angel just cradling you and just lifting you ever so gently into this higher frequency where everything looks perfect. that angelic perspective, lifting you slightly up and over and out of that duality that you feel in your body, so that you can experience some clear guidance from your own guidance team and higher self. Inviting you just to let go of anything for just the length of this meditation that may hinder you from lifting into this beautiful, clear space in your mind, in your psyche, in your higher self. Just noticing if you can maybe have a sense of that higher self or those angels around you, feeling that unconditional love and support. As they take you to the highest octave that is for your highest good right now. Gently inviting a message from your higher self or your angels right now in support of maybe a challenge that you're having in your life right now. Asking them for a clear message that can help you see this challenge from a clear perspective, standing from the mountaintop of your experience, looking down on everything that from that perspective is operating perfectly. When you look from this higher vibration, looking down where you can see your whole life, that everything is in perfect order. That this condition in my body or this situation in my life, these are simply messages and opportunities to learn about ourselves more deeply and let go of anything that's not in support of our highest good. Just inviting you to, from this perspective of peace and embracing the bigger picture of your life, could you hand over any stress, any tension, worries, things that just don't matter from this perspective? Allowing our minds to let go. Could you imagine just handing over any stress or tension that your mind is creating and holding place in your body from this higher vibration, just handing it over to your angel, surrendering it, and just feeling that you're free and that you can let go of anything that doesn't serve you right now. Creating some room in your body for moving into fall, moving into this drawing in of the abundance of the work that you've done at this juncture of this year. Can you be willing to just let go of any of the challenges that you've been hanging on to or your mind's holding on to, and just let it go? And from this perspective, all things are taken care of. And as you just breathe and let go and let the angels and your higher self guide you to any message that could be helpful for you right now, just be open. Ask, or maybe that asking was already in your heart, and just allow this answer to come to you. That's from this clear place, untainted by the drama of sometimes our daily life. Just ask, and let the answer come now, or it will come later. When you put that intention out to your higher self, it's always answered. Just maybe in a way that you may not expect. Just allowing this beautiful energy of the full moon, just connect with it and allow it to shift and move any of this inner light, anything that's not serving you, and bring the awareness forward into your consciousness now. Allowing yourself just to experience that pure, clear vibration of your higher self and the angels, moving through your body and letting go of stress, tension, and old perspectives that just don't serve you anymore. And I feel the sense that we want to go, now you're ready to go just a little bit higher frequency. Let's turn that frequency, allowing your higher self and the angels or your guides to just lift you a little bit higher. And imagine going to the top of the mountain of your life. Maybe you can visualize or feel what it feels like to see your whole life from a bird's eye view, out of all the details and into the bigger picture where the landscape is just beautiful and vast, and from that place it just is beautiful. Can you feel that? Can you see that? Can you allow it to integrate into your psyche? And as you feel the peace and see whatever you need to see from this vantage point or the mountaintop of your life, that things just leave. Old energies, old attachments that just don't serve you at this juncture. I'm going to gently, at this higher vibration, just moving from the top of the head into the crown, just letting go of any attachments to people, places, experiences, ancestry, thoughts that no longer serve you at this time, but leaving the lessons and the love present for your wisdom and growth. Moving down into the region of our visual intuition, that third eye, that place where we can see clearly. Opening that space up to new insights, letting go of old windows and lenses that no longer serve us. And if those lenses are from a person in our life that we've attached onto, let's just surrender that lens back and reclaim our own clear lens. Sometimes we just take on the energy of family, ancestry, a situation in our life, and all we have to do is let it go and take that part of our soul and human energies back. So inviting that through the crown, through the seat of our higher wisdom, and into that space, that into our intuition, just opening back up to clarity. And gently moving down to the throat, being open to let go of any energetics, any cords, any stress or knots, unknotting our throat so that we can speak with clarity and express ourselves from deeply within. If you've allowed from trauma or from some experience unknown to knot your throat, invite yourself to unknot the energy around your throat, around your shoulders, and open to that deeper connection of your voice and your expressiveness with your soul. Now, this may mean that when you get back into your everyday life that you may need to make some changes, create some boundaries. Is there something that comes up right now and you're asking in your connection that your higher self, your guides would like for you to know about how to take care of yourself better? And what is that? Just receive the answer of how you can take care of yourself just a little better so that you can speak and express from your heart and from your soul. Maybe a family member or a partner you just, in some way in your life, just didn't feel worthy, and you gave your power away to that person. Just imagine bringing your power back, bringing your ability to speak your truth back. At first, through this intention, and then through listening to the guidance and the wisdom that follows as to physical steps that you can incorporate into your life. And let's continue to move a little deeper into the heart, the space which brings the mind, the head, and this human realm together. Inviting you, if your heart's been tangled in relationships that don't serve you, and feeling that you have to do it all, or don't know how to, even you long for love maybe, and you don't know how to reach out for that love. Could you, just for this moment, in this space where all things are okay, just invite yourself to bring that part of your heart that you may have given to someone or something, that you didn't need to break that part of you away. You can stay whole and be in relationship. You can stay whole and connect with others and deeply participate in life. And just invite with your intention that energetic part of you, the soul, the human energies, to find their way back to your heart, to fill the holes left from trauma and drama. And also any energies from situations or people that no longer serve you. Just imagine, this may be a little scary, but not from this neutral place. It's totally beautiful and peaceful. It's allowing you and all things to have their place. Could you imagine just handing that energy back to the situation or to this neutral zone in front of you? Because it's no longer worthy for you to hold on to that, for you to be whole. You don't have to hold on to energies that don't serve you. And just feeling your heart open from the front all the way to the back, the receiving, the expressing. And opening yourself up to love from the inside, from yourself all the way out. Let's continue on deeper as we get more into the human part of ourselves, that solar plexus, the seat of our will and power. Could you be willing, with the help of your angels and higher self, to surrender anyone else's energy that you're holding on to, that you may think on some part of your human self that you need this to be powerful, or that you need to give your power to someone else. For some of you, there may be other people's energy in your solar plexus, and for others, you may give your energy away. Just inviting you to feel what it feels like to bring your energy back into wholeness with yourself. And release any energy that's not yours. Just give it back to the other person. It's theirs anyway. We can collaborate with people without drawing their energies and holding on to them all the way in ourselves. We can co-create and be whole at the same time. Just feeling this space in your solar plexus drain of any old dense energies that don't serve you, so that you can feel what it feels like to be clear in your solar plexus. To be clear to engage with your will. And do what you got to do to be whole. To set boundaries. You need your will, your light, your strength from the inside out to set and express what you need. We got to put the masks on ourselves first. Self-compassion first, and then follows compassion for everyone. And let's go a little deeper into this beautiful sacral area, the place where we deeply receive sexuality, creativity, flow. When this area is blocked or dense energy is filling that space in our body, other people's energy, or we give our soul and our human energies away, we go into our head. We need this yumminess. We need to flow. The water, it resonates to the element of water. Let's feel that water of our spirit, water of our soul, water of the angels and our higher self just wash through that part of our body into our pelvis and clearing and loving on that deep part of us. If there's anything that's been stressing you out in your everyday life, just letting that go. Imagine taking your energy back and anyone else's that you may have taken on, just releasing it, letting it go, giving it to your angels, feeling it drain back into the earth, and feeling what that feels like to open that creative space in your body back up that helps you be more grounded and present and deliciously yummy in your life. Feel your senses and sensual and mindful to where you can taste and touch and feel the things in your life that matter. Not just think about them, but feel them deeply. And let that delicious creativity of your soul all the way through your body, into your movements, into how you dance and walk and share and hug and embrace all of life. And finally, let's go all the way deeply into the root chakra, the root portal into our soul. So what's keeping you from feeling that safety and security and roots in your life, from moving forward with what really matters to you, that we've opened all these spaces up? Maybe it was a parent or a situation that showed you that you weren't safe. Maybe you've locked in to the roots of family patterns that go very deep. Could you be willing just to imagine letting go, untying the knots of roots that no longer serve you, to people, experiences, situations, relationships, things, and releasing those energetic knots? Just imagine what happens if you release all those knots and just relax into your own roots that run deep into the earth with your human energy, and allow that connection to your soul and your true essence all the way into your body. And just draining any of that density, that fog, or old things that just don't serve you at this juncture, and open up to new ways of creating safety and security in your life. Maybe even asking, open your heart, what do I need right now to feel safe and secure? What actions do I need to put in place so that I feel safe and secure to flow with my life, to be in joy and sensual and yummy, to have the power and will to honor my own heart and my voice and my intuition. What safety and security measures humanly do you need to put in place so that this can actually come into place, so that you can come into the next best version of yourself and take the next inspired action into how your life is going to evolve to the next level and create your own happiness and experience that through creating it. It's already inside you, but we're here to have an experience that brings us joy. Just taking any last insight from your angels, from your higher self, as to how you can create safety and security in your life. It's a part of being human. We need it. And if we didn't have it, we need to put in some very specific tools or living situation or boundaries, or speak and express what we need to our loved ones so that we can feel safe. Just allowing yourself to feel this beautiful earth energy wash through you from that root, bringing the beautiful, deep and dense elements to help you integrate all of this meditation tonight. As you come back to that place, that safe place that we started, maybe even from the mountaintop, looking again back at the broad picture of your life, that all these things that we get caught in at times, they're okay. We can love it and learn. The true neutral, angelic, intuitive, vast perspective to bring to this human experience so we can enjoy the journey and take the appropriate action steps and get the support we need energetically, physically, community, to honor us, yourself first. From there, you can help and be more helpful and whole at the same time. So just allowing yourself to move back into that safe place. If you were by a creek or in a field, and gently letting the angels and your higher self just bring your vibration back. Let your mind and your psyche gently rest back into your body. Feeling your feet, wiggling the toes. Taking a moment to realize that that place is always within you. That intuitive space, you can access it at any time. Your guidance and support system is always there. And when you're ready to open your eyes and come back, you can just do so at your own pace. Invite you to grab a journal or maybe make some notes if there was any specific action items that came up for you. You know, the guidance comes in and it's up to us in this experience then to really act on it and put our feet to our prayers, so to speak. Get out, take that higher wisdom that we get in the mental realm and then connect it to the physical realm and put it into place. It's the missing piece that a lot of us sensitives and empaths, we think in our heads and we have these great intuitive things, but then we don't really put them into motion in our lives because we may not still feel worthy. But from that vast angelic place, you are pure worth. Know that, feel it. In your own energy, you can feel pure worth. It's when we get clogged and, all that from our day. So take this into your life and know that you can recreate this at any time and take the action steps you need. So many blessings to you. I look forward to doing more of these meditations and more of these opportunities to share some tools along the journey. And you are so welcome, Jody. I appreciate you saying hello. And we'll see you next week. Lots of love.